Hello and welcome to this lecture. And in this lecture we will go ahead and learn how to basically load up this particular project on a server. So right now we obviously don't have a server which we can connect to the internet, but Django actually gives us a server on which we can test our web applications. So right now we do have a project in here, and let's suppose you want to run this project on a server. So how exactly can you do that? So first of all, you need to open up the terminal. So right now we have already opened up the terminal and we are currently into the new directory. So now what you need to do is that you need to navigate to the project directory, which is my site. So let's go into my site by typing cd my site. And once we are into this particular folder, we can now go ahead and use the manage.py command. So whenever you want to start up your server, you simply type in Python manage.py run server. So now when you go ahead and execute this command, it's going to start up your server. But now in my case, I actually have both the versions of Python installed on my machine. That is, I have Python 2 as well as Python 3. So I need to explicitly go ahead and mention Python 3 over here every time I use Python. Because if I go ahead and just simply type in Python here, my computer knows that Python means Python 2. So if you're using both versions of Python, if you have them on your computer, then you need to explicitly mention Python 3 here. But if you only have Python 3 installed, you can just go ahead and type in Python here and it's going to work fine. So I'll just go ahead and type in Python 3 manage.py run server, and when I go ahead and hit enter, as you can see, it says starting the development server at this particular URL. So now if you want to see what exactly is present on the server, you just need to copy that. And what I will do here is that I'll open up my web browser, and in here you just need to paste this particular URL. Now remember that this URL is called as the localhost address, and this address is nothing but the address of your local machine. And this thing right here, which is 8000, is actually the port number on which this application runs. So a server has multiple ports and you can have multiple applications over there on different ports. So right now by default the port number for Django applications is 8000. So when I go ahead and hit enter, as you can see, we get a Django site over here which says that the install worked successfully. Congratulations. So right now our site is up and running on our server. That means we have successfully set up the project and now we can start running our applications in here. Now one more interesting thing which you can do here is that instead of this address right over here, you can type in localhost :8000, and when you go ahead and hit enter, this is going to work exactly the same. So you can now go ahead and test your Django web application on the localhost. So this is how you can actually go ahead and run the server. And now let's assume you want to stop the server. You simply need to press Ctrl+C and it's going to automatically stop your server. So when your server is stopped and when you go ahead and hit refresh now, as you can see, it says that this site can be reached because the server is not up and running yet. So again, if you want to restart the server, you again need to type in the command which is Python 3 manage.py run server, and your server is going to be up and running once again. So now if I go ahead, hit refresh, as you can see, we have our site or web application loaded up on the server. So that's it for this lecture. Hope you guys were able to understand how to start and stop a server. So in the upcoming lecture, we will go ahead and learn something about the Django app. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.